Coronaviruses are a group of related viruses that cause diseases in mammals and birds. In humans, coronaviruses cause respiratory tract infections that are typically mild, such as some cases of the common cold, among other possible causes, predominantly rhinoviruses, though rarer forms can be lethal, such as SARS, MERS, and COVID-19. Symptoms vary in other species. In chickens, they cause an upper respiratory tract disease, while in cows and pigs they cause diarrhea. There are yet to be vaccines or antiviral drugs to prevent or treat human coronavirus infections. Coronaviruses constitute the subfamily Orthocoronavirinae, in the family Coronaviridae, order Nidovirales, and realm Ribaviria. They are enveloped viruses with a positive sense single-stranded RNA genome and a nucleocapsid of helical symmetry. The genome size of coronaviruses ranges from approximately 27 to 34 kilobases, the largest among known RNA viruses. The name coronavirus is derived from the Latin corona, meaning crown, or halo, which refers to the characteristic appearance reminiscent of a crown or a solar corona around a virions, virus particles, when viewed under two-dimensional transmission electron microscopy, due to the surface covering in club-shaped protein spikes. Coronaviruses were first discovered in the 1960s. The earliest ones discovered were infectious bronchitis virus in chickens and two viruses from the nasal cavities of human patients with the common cold that were subsequently named human coronavirus 229E and human coronavirus OC43. Other members of this family have since been identified, including SARS-CoV in 2003, HCOV-NL63 in 2004, HKU1 in 2005, MERS-CoV in 2012, and SARS-CoV-2, formerly known as 2019 nCoV, in 2019. Most of these have involved serious respiratory tract infections. In 2003, following the outbreak of severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, which had begun the prior year in Asia, and secondary cases elsewhere in the World Health Organization, WHO, issued a press release stating that a novel coronavirus identified by a number of laboratories was the causative agent for SARS. The virus was officially named the Sars Coronavirus, SARS-CoV. Over 8,000 people were infected, about 10% of whom died. Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, MERS. In September 2012, a new type of coronavirus was identified, initially called Novel Coronavirus 2012, and now officially named Middle East Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus, MERS-CoV. The World Health Organization issued a global alert soon after. The WHO update on the 28th of September 2012 stated that the virus did not seem to pass easily from person to person. However, on the 12th of May 2013, a case of human-to-human transmission in France was confirmed by the French Ministry of Social Affairs and Health. In addition, cases of human-to-human transmission were reported by the Ministry of Health in Tunisia. Two confirmed cases involved people who seemed to have caught the disease from their late father, who became ill after a visit to Qatar and Saudi Arabia. Despite this, it appears that the virus had trouble spreading from human to human, as most individuals who are infected do not transmit the virus. By the 30th of October 2013, there were 124 cases and 52 deaths in Saudi Arabia. After the Dutch Erasmus Medical Center sequenced the virus was given a new name, Human Coronavirus Erasmus Medical Center, HCOVEMC. The final name for the virus is Middle East Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus, MERS-CoV. In May 2014, the only two United States cases of MERS-CoV infection were recorded, both occurring in healthcare workers who worked in Saudi Arabia and then traveled to the US. One was treated in Indiana and one in Florida. Both of these individuals were hospitalized temporarily and then discharged. In May 2015, an outbreak of MERS-CoV occurred in the Republic of Korea, when a man who had traveled to the Middle East visited 4 hospitals in the Seoul area to treat his illness. This caused one of the largest outbreaks of MERS-CoV outside the Middle East. As of December 2019, 2,468 cases of MERS-CoV infection had been confirmed by laboratory tests, 851 of which were fatal, a mortality rate of approximately 34.5%. Severe acute respiratory syndrome. In 2003, following the outbreak of severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, which had begun the prior year in Asia, and secondary cases elsewhere in the World Health Organization, WHO, issued a press release stating that a novel coronavirus identified by a number of laboratories was the causative agent for SARS. The virus was officially named the Sars Coronavirus, SARS-CoV. Over 8,000 people were infected, about 10% of whom died. In December 2019, a pneumonia outbreak was reported in Wuhan, China. On the 31st of December 2019, the outbreak was traced to a novel strain of coronavirus, which was given the interim name 2019 nCoV by the World Health Organization, WHO, later renamed SARS-CoV-2 by the International Committee on Taxonomy of Viruses. Some researchers have suggested that the Wuhan and seafood market may not be the original source of viral transmission to humans. As of the 13th of March 2020, there have been at least 4,720 confirmed deaths and more than 128,343 confirmed cases in the coronavirus pneumonia outbreak. The Wuhan strain has been identified as a new strain of beta coronavirus from Group 2b with approximately 70% genetic similarity to the SARS-CoV. The virus has a 96% similarity to a bat coronavirus, so it is widely suspected to originate from bats as well. The pandemic has resulted in serious restrictions over travel. Coronavirus disease 2019, COVID-19. Human coronaviruses vary significantly in risk factor. Some can kill more than 30% of those infected, such as MERS-CoV, and some are relatively harmless, such as the common cold. Coronaviruses cause colds with major symptoms, such as fever and sore throat from swollen adenoids, primarily in the winter and early spring seasons. Coronaviruses can cause pneumonia, either direct viral pneumonia or a secondary bacterial pneumonia, and may cause bronchitis, either direct viral bronchitis or a secondary bacterial bronchitis. The much publicized human coronavirus discovered in 2003, SARS-CoV, which causes severe acute respiratory syndrome, SARS, has a unique pathogenesis because it causes both upper and lower respiratory tract infections. 7 strains of human coronaviruses are known. The coronaviruses HCOV229E, NL63, OC43, and HKU1 continually circulate in the human population and cause respiratory infections in adults and children worldwide. This video is sponsored by Air Run Delivery, where they will run your errands for you. Thanks for watching the Main Street Journal. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. Until next time, peace and blessings.